Hey guys, Matt here. Welcome back to this week's portfolio update. I like to show my portfolio once a week, or at least once every other week, something like that, as I believe that sets me apart from the other stock YouTubers out there, and that I show my receipts. And I kind of want to talk about that a little bit, because if you've been in the whole YouTube finance space over the past week or so, you know there's been some drama between a bunch of more successful YouTubers. And that drama comes from and to Jeremy from Financial Education. Now, I mean, just look up the name and you'll find a bunch of stuff. Now, this video isn't to attack or defend him because he is a successful YouTuber. He can take care of himself. He can do both of those things by himself. The point of this video is to sort of say that I understand. And what I'm understanding is that there are a lot of YouTubers out there that will constantly give their opinions every single week. Some of them are more successful than me. Most of them are, and that's perfectly fine. But a lot of those YouTubers, they're not showing their receipts. They're not showing their portfolio. They're not showing their wins and losses, and they're not showing whether what they're saying and their advice is working. Now, to be fair, Jeremy doesn't show his account like this every single week anymore. He used to at one point, because I've been following his channel for a few years. He used to run by these, I mean, every single week, but now he doesn't. He shows some screenshots, and I think he still shows it in his private stock group. But as far as on a YouTube video, I haven't been seeing him do this every single week. But that being said, I get his point. And YouTubers that do this, I mean, you sign up for some stuff. For example, I mean, if you do this and you're in a bull market and your stocks are doing great, yeah, everyone loves you. Once you hit a bear market, like especially at the beginning of this year, and your stocks go down and your stocks tumble, yeah, your views stop. The revenue stops. I understand this as a far less successful YouTuber. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Like, once stocks began tanking in January, really tanking, yeah, my channel stagnated. And if the only thing I cared about was views and getting more views, I would stop showing this every single week. And I would just go flip to an advice channel. I would go to crypto, even though that's not doing so well these days either. So why do I do this every single week, or at least every other week? It's because, like my attitude towards stocks, I have a long-term goal. My goal isn't to just give my opinions on stocks. My goal is to show you guys over a period of time that buying great companies, putting money into them, and then doing nothing over a long period of time will pay off. So over the next 3 or 5 years, assuming this economy rightens, I will either have proof that I know what I'm talking about, or I will serve as an example. But either way, you will be able to go through my YouTube videos week by week and see the receipts, see that I actually know what I'm talking about, and that I'm actually going through the motions just like you are. That's why I show my portfolio every single week, and why I will continue to do that, win or lose. Now, let's talk about my portfolio. We're actually doing not so bad. Like, each week is getting slightly better than the last week. The numbers still look terrible, especially with Jivo and ARK, but Palantir has been on its way up on a month basis. I think we're up 16 or some odd % by the month, and it keeps getting slowly better. ARK is inching its way back up. FedEx is inching its way back up. Like, a lot of stocks are very slowly coming back. Qualcomm is going back up. Tapestry is slowly going back up. Like, everything is slowly starting to come together. Now, having said that, I probably just jinxed everything, but so far so good. Now, as far as my investment strategy goes, if you're new to this channel, what I do is every month I put in $1,500, and depending on how the month goes, I will put in more, and then from that I will dispense into stocks as I see fit. And I've been trying to put at least $300 a week into a stock. So if we look at my investment history, I recently put $300 into Meta. I put about $300 into Walgreens on the first. I put some money into Intel. And then before that, you can see just been Meta. Right now, Meta is in a really good position. It's a cash money maker. It's very cheap. And I don't see any reason why I should stop putting money into Meta. And I'm going to keep doing that for the time being. And one of the good things about so many things being down in my portfolio is I have a lot of opportunities. Right now, I'm focused on Meta, but if I get to an amount where I feel comfortable with, I can put money into other stocks. I'd like to get Palantir to a $10,000 investment, but if it keeps going up, I might not do that. I like to put a little bit of money into Walgreens while that's still down. I want to put some money into Verizon. Yeah, I have a lot of opportunities, but right now, like I said, I'm focusing on Meta. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.